No, we had to stop because it was getting too bad. Like, for real. It really was. Well, I'm back into Club Spirit. Like, we had to go ahead and air these people out. Ah, 1818. That's crazy. I'll be right back. What up? Bruh. Like, I don't understand. You know, that one had to go. I'm still gonna air that one, y'all. Welcome to Club Spirit. Welcome back. Even so I'm in deep thought right now. Yo, I know some people, sometimes that sometimes you're angry. Some people are very angry, like for real, for real. And they're angry, maybe they still carrying on their demons, right? And you see someone that's happy, and you it's like never come to you and be like, yo, especially in the same situation. You be in the same situation, like and you see somebody happy, and maybe y'all have the same situation. It never dawned on you to actually be like, yo, how did you get your happy? Thank you, Tony. It got crazy on the other one. Actually, it's shut down on its own. Y'all would leave me alone though when the shit starts shutting down on its own when it goes left. Um, just never, like, for real. All you have to do is ask instead of try to bring it down on your level. All you have to do, that it's like it, it don't make no sense. I mean, even on my worst days, because I was miserable too. I'm not gonna lie, I was miserable. I grew up. I grew up in a controlled family unit. My family wanted me to be something that I just couldn't be, right? And I grew up trying to make them happy. I grew up trying to make everybody happy. When I got married, I tried to make ex-husband happy. I tried to make baby daddy happy. I tried to make all these people happy. And I was miserable doing it, right? So I'm putting myself into the misery when I was miserable. And I'm like, yo, if I saw a person that was truly happy, would I tell them anything to bring them down? Because I don't see the reward. Like, what's the reward? There's something going on. Because it's like, okay, you're not happy. You're miserable, right? You're miserable, right? And you come in and you do something, especially somebody that's really speaking encouraging, listen to the words I'm saying, especially when you're speaking encouraging words and then people just write some stuff like this. I thank you. And no, boo, I'm not blaming a lot of other people. You're not listening to what I'm saying again. And then, like I said, when you're totally healed, the words that I'm speaking don't match. Because, a higher vibration and a lower vibration, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. I just don't understand. But really, in the last live, it had to go off. And but it's just like, you just don't know who God is sending. I'm not saying it's me. It could be. But you don't know who he's sending. And y'all doing this, bro. Like I said earlier, like this morning, it counts at, no, yesterday now. Yesterday, I'm in the cafeteria, and this man is talking to me about Noah. I had to hear it, right? Even though I know the story of Noah back and forth, even though I speak it on my platform, he spoke Noah to me for a reason. You know why he spoke Noah to me? God came through him to speak to me, like, even though the days that you come on here and the days that it can get really rough, because when you go out here and you actually speak and it's something that these people never saw before, it's called adversity. And it's like some days that adversity drains your energy, and then it's just like you just really, 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 and you need to hear Noah again. Because even though some people call you crazy, some people don't believe you, some people just look at the color of your skin and be like, why God would send you? God would never send nobody black. Stuff like that, right? And, and it's like, I had to hear Noah again. And I'm saying all that for a reason, is because you never know who God, and this person vessel maybe right now is cleansed because he's going through a journey of being sober. And he had a vessel, and he went through him to give me the message. So I'm saying sometimes you don't know who he sends. And then it's like some people in here just for kicks. And I get it. You can't control everybody in the way they act. The serenity prayer tells you, you only can control you. You only can control the one. You can't control what's out of you, but you pray for what you can control out of you. But sometimes y'all come here for a reason. Like for real talk. Like I'm being dead serious now. Like the last live, yeah, we had fun, but you just don't know, because if you're writing those words, you're hurting somewhere. You're hurting somewhere. And it's just like, yeah, I'm okay. It's like, in my gut, how it feels is like, why? Why do you want to walk around miserable? Why you want to bring people down to your level? And it's like, it's deep in my gut of how, like, the hate. And we're really going to the times of love. And I don't understand what's going to happen to the people that's right around here that's praying. I mean, like, that's walking around with this hate. I don't know what's gonna about to happen to y'all. I really look. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, I really don't know. That part I don't know. But things are changing. It is changing very quickly. He is sending people. It's up to you to figure out if these people are real or not. You go by their words. Even though, I joke back with you. Hell yeah, I joke back with you. But really, a lot of my words are positive. Yesterday, a young man asked me, he was like, yo, I heard you can read. Read me. I said, you ready for me to read you? He's like, yeah. So I read him. He's like, how do you know that? I was like, you said read you? So he went upstairs. He's like, yo, she on voodoo or something. Like, oh my God. And then I grabbed him today. I said, I heard what you said. I was like, if I give you nothing but positive word, I'm an earth angel. God send these people and walk the earth. But it takes a minute for you to figure out your earth angel. You got to go through hell and back to be an earth angel. You got to go through the initiation process of being an earth angel. And I told him, I said, I'm an earth angel. He looked, I said, no, I am an earth angel. And I said, if I'm giving you nothing but positive vibration and positive word, I'm not telling you to do something stupid. I'm telling you that you can do better. And it's time for you to grow. I told him it's time for people to stop hurting you. Yeah, they got earth angels. Yes. Jesus was the earth angel. Lavis, I understand, and look, I have to change my voice for you. It's like I have to make a soft voice for you because you really went through a lot of evil in your life, and it's not your fault that you went through evil. All right? And it's not my fault that you really went through evil, and it's to a point that it shuts your heart off. That anybody positive that comes in, you're going to shut them off. You like that song, Icebox. You like that song, Icebox. Like, for real. I understand. Oh, my God, you went through a whole lot of trauma. And, like, I'm doing softly for you. Because maybe somebody never talked to you softly. It's okay. God do send people, especially when you're hurting and you don't know who to trust. This is a big, scary world. I hear you've been alone a long time. A very, very long time you've been alone. And I get it. I hear nothing but doors shut on you. Yeah. But you came over here to hear that. Because there are good people in this world. Now, I understand. They got some ugly people. They got people that walk over you. They got people that just use you up. In the beginning, I hear that you really, 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 I see you as a child. You had an open heart to people. You were very nice to people. Something happened and nobody believed you. They wrote you off. It's not okay. That part ain't okay. But you have to trust somebody. And I know maybe you have questioned. I get it. Maybe you have questioned God. It must not be a God if I'm going through this much hell. It must not be that much of a God if I'm going through that much pain. I did the same thing. Then he revealed himself to me. And all I had to do is once he revealed himself to me, once he showed me the unseen, I can't unsee the unseen. So right now, he's showing you the unseen. There is. And he's here tonight to really touch your heart. You still have a loving heart in there back there somewhere. You do. You play hard, but you truly, you play hard, but you want somebody to love you. Don't you? Mm-hmm. You do. You have to trust someone. I'm not saying trust me. Just like I said earlier, sometimes God work through people to get in touch with you. I'm just the conductor. I'm just giving you the connection. Because he can't come and talk to you. Didn't I say earlier, 1818, we were directed in the last yo, I wouldn't be asking that. And I just did that, bruh. That was number God right there. Your ass is you want to be struck. Oh, okay. I mean, it's time. It's good to have things, but like right now, like no. Didn't I say 1818, right? Didn't I say this? It was 1818, right? 1818 said, I told you I was directed in the middle of the line. 1818 is, I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their fellow Israelites, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he will tell them everything I command him. Just saying. So, Celeste, age is not bad. The way days are going real fast. You notice that, like today, it's freaking Wednesday. Like we was just at Monday, right? You notice how these days are running into each other. So, really, for you to get to my age, for you to survive, you didn't survive in the coldest conditions. For you to survive over death, jump over death 20 times, to figure out that you're pretty much immortal. And I don't mean like immortal like fake boss, meaning that you're here until you do your job. And my job is not going to be done for another 53 years, I heard. So for you to age, is nothing wrong with that. That's a blessing. Because you may not get here. You may not get here. You may not be as wise as I am right now. And usually my wisdom overlooks my age. Stop coping. Stop coping. I thought that's what you're supposed to do. You go to a therapist. Therapist comes to you, give you what is called an emotional toolbox. And I'm not screaming and hollering. I'm using my emotional toolbox. But it proves that people just say anything. You can't make nobody happy. First of all, if you screaming and you hollering, you're crazy. Then when you come over here, you not stop coping. I'm just like, oh my God, it's just horrible. I really do pray for y'all though, for real. Like, I'm not going back and forth. I really do pray for y'all. I really hope that the ones that really are supposed to be here and I'm really supposed to like break that ice with your heart. Cool. You don't get it? Cool. I'm just going to move you out the way because I'm here to help. I'm not here to fight with y'all. Usually what it is dark energies coming through y'all because they know that I'm here to actually assist people in healing. So your vibration is so low that the devil's coming through you. Just like how God is coming through me in speaking, the devil is coming through you. So that's how low you are. The devil just can come through and you say anything. You're blocking God's action. It's just not the way you think it is. And you can't control God. I can't. You can't. No one can. Nobody knows what God is going to do. So if you're blocking God and you're already in here being hurt, that means you're about to go through another cycle of pain. Because he's here to assist you. But you're disrespecting, so you're going to have to go through another cycle. I did it before. I missed the boat. That's what we call that in tarot. That's the 6 of Wands. He's giving you what is called a 6 of Wands. In tarot, that's the 6 of Wands. He's giving you a boat to move off the island. There's most of y'all on the island, and I don't care if I'm yapping or not. Go somewhere else. Oh God, these people. What happened to this person that said, shut up, shut up, shut up? Yeah, I got you. It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. But real talk, like, how many more hurt nights you gotta go through? How many? When are you tired? Because you don't have to hurt. You don't have to hurt no more. That's why here. Welcome to ClubSpirit. You don't have to hurt no more. That's mint condition. You don't have to hurt no more. Do you go into a TV show and ask what it is? You don't have to hurt no more. You don't have to hurt no more. That's not yeah, we're not doing that. You don't have to hurt no more. Yeah, whoever this is for who? Yeah, you don't have to hurt no more. Yeah. We in here, like I said, we in here. Last live did go crazy, and that's why I shut down. But you don't have to hurt no more. And we coming in here. This is a loving damn platform. We're not here to point fingers. But like I said, like sometimes my energy do go low, and it's like I had to hear that this morning. Then he was talking about 12. Let's see. He said, go and look at 12. See, this is how I know when God comes in and brings people in your life, and you got to listen. And this is when you can listen. We ain't here like really. Look youngster. Look stepper. I'm a grown-ass woman. I'm not the woman that you meet on y'all don't even meet a young woman in a club anymore. You meet them online. You meet them on Instagram. This is called a grown-ass woman. You don't come at a grown-ass woman like that. You come and you respect a grown-ass woman. I know we're living in an industry where they make it seem like that's how you supposed to go and get a woman like bitch or let me do this to you. No. I'm a queen. You gonna step to me like a queen. Do you understand? You gonna say hi, how are you doing today? Right? That's what I said. Like you gonna step to me, you gonna say hi, how I'm doing. Don't worry about you. You know, you insecure too. I'm a queen. Come at me like a woman. Don't come at me like that. You're not used to that. And then y'all be like, I want a woman. No, you want a woman that you can conquer. You can't conquer this. And it's not me being angry. This is being confident and loving myself to say no. You know? Let's see, 12. But really, like I said, you do go through adversity, and it does drain you because you really here to help. And people be like, they be writing, you know, Move over. If you don't want it, move over. You don't have to put nothing in the chat. We don't have to acknowledge that you're here. You want to be not acknowledged because it's somewhere you hurting. You want attention. Maybe some of y'all never had attention before. Maybe some of y'all are children that never had attention. So now you just lash out just for the attention online. Some of y'all don't know how to communicate because you've been online for a very long time. No, we're not here for that pain. Come on, man. Disrespectful. I think anyway. Also, you come in here and you be like, I'm jacking off while I'm talking to you, like for real. Like I really think you're a sexual predator. That shit ain't funny. That shit ain't hot. That shit is nasty. To me, that means it's like you'll pull out your shit to anybody. Like that shit ain't hot. That's crazy. That's nasty. Like, come on, God did not give you those urges for that. You acting like a wild ass animal. Whoever I'm talking to. Yeah. He told me to go to 12, and I had been so busy I haven't looked at 12. Give me the NIV. Give me Romans 12. Therefore, I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as the living sacrifice. That's funny. I got a few minutes. This is funny. So, like I told you, like when sometimes in this journey, I have learned that you need to listen to anybody. It doesn't matter if they're a drug headed, they're alcoholic, they can be the bum on the street. Sometimes God goes through people at different times, right? And he was talking. And in fact, he's a distant cousin. This is crazy too. He's a distant cousin of mine. And he broke down Noah to me. I'm like, okay, I know about Noah because I speak about Noah on here. Then he said, go to 12. Look up 12. And he gave me a whole service on 12 yesterday morning. I'm like, yo, okay, I'm listening to him. Because I'm a spiritualist. I'm about my own relationship with God. I'm not really per se a Christian, right? I just believe in my own growth with God, my own relationship with God, what he has chosen for my purpose, right? And so I just went to 12 and it was like Romans 12, right? And he goes to like I said, sometimes this can be draining. Like people just write the craziest stuff and it's just nasty and it's just whatever. Like it says, therefore I urge you, brothers and sisters, in view of God's mercy, to offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. This is your true and proper worship. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by renewing of your mind. Then you'll be able to test and prove what God's will is, his good, pleasing, and perfect will. Then it goes down to, by the grace given to me, I have said to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment, in accordance with the faith of God has distributed to each of you. For just each of us has one body with many members, and these members do not look. You don't hear the song, Welcome to ClubSpirit. You don't hear the words with this? If I'm matching with this and this, yeah, this is some magic stuff. I'm just saying. And we maturing. So it said, so in Christ we through many form in one body. Each member belongs to all others. We have different gifts according to the grace given to us. If your gift is prophesying, then prophecy in accordance with your faith. Is serving, then serve. Is teaching, then teach. If it's encourage, give encouragement. Is giving, give generously. Love must be sincere. Hate is what is evil. Cling is good. Be devoted to one another in love. This is his. Yeah, I was guided here. It's telling you, you taught a lesson, right? He's saying, you don't hear this? Welcome to Club Spirit. It says, blessed to those. It said, love is sincere but devoted to one. Honor one another, devoted to one another. Honor one another, love above yourselves. Never be lacking in zeal, but keep your spiritual fervor serving the Lord. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and play in 12:12. Faithful in prayer. That's 12:12. Share with the Lord's people who are in need. Practice hospitality. Blah, 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 blah. Bless those who persecute you. Bless and do not curse. Rejoice with those who rejoice. Mourn with those who mourn. Now somebody's going to come in and say, you mispronounce that. Live in harmony with one another. Do not be proud, but be willing to associate with people of low position. Do not be conceited. Do not repeat. That's how he talks to me. He went through, and I just was talking about that. He talks to me all the time. Do not pay anyone evil for evil. Be careful to do what is right in the eyes of anyone. But if it's possible, if it depends on you, live at peace with everyone. Do not take revenge, my dear friends, but leave room for God's wrath. For it's written, "It's mine to avenge, and I will repay," said the Lord. If your enemy is hungry, feed him. If he's thirsty, give him something to drink. But do not be overcome by evil, but evil overcome be good. Mic drop. Mic drop. I didn't pick that song. How many minutes I got? All right. You heard it through the grapevine, huh? Somebody's really listening to what I'm saying in here. Yeah, somebody's like, okay, I'm watching this. The music is matching what she's saying. Is that coincidence or is this real? Because I just can't see something. I can't. Yeah, I can't. I have to see it to believe it. I have to see the physical form to see it. Let me tell you this real quick. You don't want X to see it, because once he brings you the unseen, your life will never be the same again. You're never gonna look at anything. You're never gonna look at anything the same anymore. If you want that, he'll bring it to you, but you're never gonna be the same after that again. Just saying. But it's real. Trust me. Trust me. Everything, all is real. Well, that should feel much better. Somebody feels better. But real talk, the person that really said, shut up, I think they're still in here like, yo, look, I hear God loves you. God loves you. To walk around here and feel unloved, I don't want nobody to feel that way. You should not walk around here feeling not love. When you alone, and you need, and it's like maybe you have been, and maybe somebody else has been in your situation. Maybe you have, maybe somebody has lost friends through death. Like, every couple of months a friend dies here, a friend dies there, or a friend just disappears, and now you're alone right now tonight. He wants you alone for a reason. He wants you alone to hear this, because you're not meant to be in that type of life. I heard you're not cut for that type of life. You play like you cut for that type of life, but you're not cut. I need you to grow up. Be a man. Don't go by your peers. You seen how your peers go down. Is that cool? I understand being a leader. Hey, look at this. I understand you go through adversity. People call you names. People come in and do the craziest shit. But it. But I'm telling you, the one person that one in that 99, that one in that 99, when you couldn't get off and you get that one, man, it's nothing. It's nothing. It feels good. But the other ones, man, just pray for them. I need leaders to step up to be leaders. I'm speaking in spirit. I need leaders to step up and to be leaders. Man, these people want you to stay in the back, because they are not ready to be ahead. Just like somebody just said, either you're going to be a sheep or you're going to be a goat. Which you want to be? But every night, if I touch one every night, I'm good. You can come in here and you can call me anything. And just like how he came in, he brought people in and encouraged me, I'll go harder and harder. You can keep coming in here. You can keep saying I talk too much. You can keep coming in here, whatever. The only thing I do is pray for you, because you came here in the middle of the night for a reason. I mean, you don't have to have hate in your heart. It ain't like you hold hate in your heart because you don't want to let go. Some of y'all just want to be victims. Maybe y'all have been victims all your life, and you just don't want to put in the work. So, as soon as I get home, some of y'all in here playing, and I'm not one of those people. I'm never gonna say I'm a prophet. I'm a prophetess. I'm just gonna say I'm a woman with faith. I'm never like Faith Evans. You don't hear that? I'm a woman with faith. Welcome to Club Spirit. But I know y'all better make a decision. Y'all gonna have to make it quick. Y'all playing in here. A lot of y'all gonna be left behind. A lot of things are happening. Y'all not watching what's happening. Just saying. So I'm seeing some, like, y'all gonna have to make a decision. Like, for real. While y'all playing up in here. I hear the chickens are coming home to roost. This is what I'm hearing. Hold on. I hear it's going to be a storm that's coming. And it's not going to be like a real rainstorm, but it's going to be a storm. It's going to be a storm that people are not going to understand what's about to happen. People have projected, people have said what's about to go on, but y'all we don't know. I don't know what's about to go on. But I have faith. I know, I believe in what's going, like, I believe in God. And I'm not in here to force myself on my belief on anyone. Like I said, I'm not a Christian. I don't judge, whatever. Club Spirit is not a judging platform. It's just in here to just make you feel better. Welcome, Club Spirit. We're just in here to make you feel better. So, if I can just say something to make you feel better. But some of y'all, like, real talk. Some of y'all have really disrespected this platform, and it's not going to be nice. You don't hear that? Basically, somebody's saying that let somebody touch your heart. If you're going through pain, he's like, let me touch your heart. He apologizes for anybody that's really that hurt you. You ain't here for a reason. Yeah, I get it. I'll make it up to you. I see like a little girl, like maybe I see 3 pigtails. I see a pigtail here, I see a pigtail here, I see a pigtail here. Like this little girl, she has a pretty dress on too, by the way. It looks like it's yellow and white little dress, little pretty young girl. That's the last time you was innocent. Whoever this is, whoever this is, you keep going back to that moment. That's the last time you was innocent. And for years, you have been carrying that with you, whoever this is. Somebody's on the other side. A family member said they sorry that they let it went on. They're sorry, and they're here tonight to acknowledge whoever this is for. They're here to acknowledge that they know what happened. Maybe this person was scared to speak because they were going through a domestic violence issue. And they were having fear for their life. Whoever this is, but they saying they're acknowledging it's time for you to walk with this person. This person is maybe a mother. She said that she wants to walk with you with the healing. Because it's partially her fault. She said, walk through the path. Welcome to ClubSpirit. Walk this path. Walk the path. Welcome to ClubSpirit. Like, I hear that you've been walking a long path. You've been carrying that dark shadow with you for years and years and years. It's like you've been holding people at a distance. Even when your mom passed, you still feel that love for your mother. Maybe you didn't even grieve properly when your mother died. But I'm here, when she's here right now, she's saying, look, she's walking, she wants you to walk in healness and walk in healness with her tonight. Like she's ready here, like she's here to say she's sorry. If that's going to start, because she's tired of seeing her baby hurt in the middle of the night. Maybe this has happened over and over again when you was a child. And she's saying that she's tired of you. She's tired. Look, she's tired of you because you probably got PTSD. If somebody comes and opens the door in the middle of the night, it scares you. She's saying she's here to help you walk through that because you don't have to live like that no more, like that. If you had to go through life to just get a verification of you know that it happened, here's your night. You're getting your verification. Welcome to ClubSpirit, man. She's saying, go get the help needed. Because living like this ain't the hit. Gotta let that go. You have to forgive, even though it's hard to forgive. Your mother is in transition. She's been in transition for a minute. She wants you to forgive her. She's sorry. Whoever this is, she's sorry. Your life is going to flourish after you get help. I see like maybe going to a non-profit that actually can help young girls like that. But you got to go and get healed first. How can you touch these girls? And maybe you thought about it, but it's like you still have to forgive so you can actually touch others. That's a part of it. You have to forgive. You can't walk around in hatred. You cannot go and give anybody air if you have hatred. Welcome to Club Spirit. We're bringing in the light tonight. We're not in here with this dark. We're in here for the light. I understand the dark. The dark don't like light, but light gonna hit regardless. It's gonna be a brighter day. Welcome to Club Spirit. Somebody's watching this and they're like, we don't really have to work the kinks out of this. Trust me, I know. We do. Who is at home alone right now? Somebody's at home alone because of decisions that they made. You made the decisions, now you're sitting in the consequences. This person is in a dark house. Is this the same person from last night? This person is in a dark house. It's dark. This person's about to go into a dark house. Let me ask you this, whoever this is. Now, maybe you go out every night. This is what I hear. I hear that you had a family, whoever this is. You had a family, right? You thought you was missing something. You thought you was missing something. And you wanted to go back out there to see what you missed. Now, every night, now you go home alone. So now it's like you forced, like it's like you don't want to be at home. You don't want to hear the creaks. You know how you be at home alone, you be hearing the creaks, whatever those noises in your house, you don't like that. Because it makes you go and reminisce when you had love in your house. I heard your house now is cold. It's cold as ice. Because once had love, isn't no love there. Question: was it worth it? Yeah, I get it. Sometimes you gotta learn that lesson is like, now you gotta find your way home. Welcome to Club. Welcome to Club Spirit. Sometimes you gotta find your way home. Go try to get her. Go and get your family back. Who is this person? It's just go ahead and try to get your family back. But it's your ego and your pride that you don't want to say that you made a mistake. Ego and pride can break you. I'm just saying. So, it's up to you. We in 333. I gotta go in a minute. I'm gonna do one more and I'm on. Reminisce. That's funny. Just stop. So maybe I need to see all this energy coming in. Like that time tonight. It's all love we had. Go and just go and try. It's so easy. Look, it's so easy. Look, it's so easy. I made a mistake. I made the wrong decision. I'm sorry. I was wrong. so easy. It's like this person, like you. It's like I feel like the ego in you. Like you don't like to say I'm sorry. Whoever this person is, you do not want to say I'm sorry, bro. Whoever this is. Um, you do not want to say I'm sorry. Please go and say I'm sorry. Because pride and ego is just eating you up. I can't even read this. I'm not, look for real. I'm looking at who are you? Maybe it's meant, you know what? Maybe it's meant to, I don't need to see the comments here. So maybe it needs to go to show how ignorant some of y'all are. Because I cannot see. It says free wolves was hidden. That's all I see right now. So God froze this part. And whoever is saying this, maybe I'm not talking to you. You don't have you're a little, I hear you're a little selfish little, who's a selfish bastard in here? Somebody's a selfish little bastard in here. Think everything I'm talking about is with him. It's not about you all the time. God damn it. You are not, just because you never got, it's like maybe you grew up in a household with a lot of children or something. Maybe you grew up in a group home or something. I don't know. But it's not about you all the damn time. God damn it. We're not talking to you. Whoever this is, like, they got other people watching this. Do you want me to give you a hug because you never got a hug before? I don't know. Like, it's like I hear somebody got the middle child syndrome up in here. Just middle child, just syndrome up in here, man. Somebody's messages that keep getting blocked. You always come in here. 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 You're a fan. You're a fan. You have an issue with black skin. You keep coming in here in the middle of the night. There's no help for you. There's no help for you. And then you keep coming in here with a different damn profile, like stalker, clinker, stage 5. Don't worry about me. Worry about you. You up at 3-something in the morning. You up here doing things like for real. Who is all these negative people in here? You know what? You can't help everybody. Part of the situation is I don't have to force you to believe anything I say. And I'm going to say this quick and I got to go. At this point, I don't give a damn what you have to say. I don't have to verify who I am only to the person that sent me. That's 1. 2, I feel a whole lot of hate in here. I feel a whole lot of hate that don't even need to be fired. I feel a lot of fire in here. And it's like in my heart, just nothing but hate. For no reason. Because it's not like I'm sitting up here talking revolutionary shit. I'm sitting in here just saying, yo, God said, I healed you, now go and speak to others to heal. Alright, I will. Because that, when I was weak, he gave me something what is called eternal life to keep moving. So for me to keep breathing, I have to pass it on. So you can come in here and write whatever you want, whatever you do, whatever you say. You can write whatever you want, as long as I touch one person in here, because you don't know how it feels. Or you're too scared to walk. And like I said, I don't necessarily have to talk to you because you're saying I'm wrong. Well, if I'm wrong, don't take in that energy. That person knows who I'm talking to. If you take on that energy, that means something is wrong with you. Okay, that's like y'all reading, like, yo, she ain't talking to me. Okay, I guess she's not talking to me. But as long as I hit one person, because I know how it feels in the middle of the night, you don't have no one to talk to. Maybe you are going through what is called spiritual warfare in the middle of the night. Maybe you need someone to hear that, because nobody was there for me when I was going through it. When I was being attacked that night, nobody was going through it. And then I want to show somebody, like, you see this shit? God gonna make it seem like I can't even see this. And all it shows is ignorant ass people. Again, you can put Charlie Kirk, all this in my thing. You cannot get with God. You cannot connect with God with hate in your heart. You can't do it. It's impossible. You can't. God moves in love. God does not move in hate. God does not look at skin color and say hate. It's stupid, and I hear it's redundant. But I don't know why you keep coming in here and you just want to hate. But you're blocking what God, but like I said, you can stop it, but you will not stop God's show. And it doesn't matter if it comes from a black woman. It doesn't care if it comes from an Asian woman. It does not care if it comes from a white woman. God has children in all different colors. You do not have control of who he sent, who he has touched, who he has anointed. You are not him, nor you should be the judge. You should be listening to the messages that I'm giving. If you don't receive the message, go. Who's holding you here? Who's holding you? Man, I don't have time. Like, I'm in a happy place in my life. I'm just like, yo, I'm happy. Like, yo, you know how it feels when you wake up. Let me tell you a good thing. You wake up and you don't have no weight on you. You know how that feels? You don't have to worry about how this person thinks of you. You don't have to worry about this person that hurt you. You don't have to worry about when they call and they make up your day. Like, when you truly happy, you got rid of all them people. And you're happy about it because your phone doesn't ring. Because once God removes that negative stuff, then positive people start coming in your life. People be like, yo, I see how you working. It's time for me to work with you. And God gonna send people to like make you excel even more. Because you're not negative no more. And then it's like, once you accept who you are and you walk around, like, this is the part I had to come over. Like, you walk, you speak very well. You speak with strength. You walk with your head up high. And it was like, people will knock you down because of that. I had a hard time in the beginning. I used to kind of like, yo, like, what the hell? Like, people. So I'm learning people will say regardless anything. Like, if you're suffering and you in a corner and you on drugs, they're going to say that you're a drug head, you're a druggie, you're a crackhead and everything else. They'll make fun of you then. Then let's just say you built yourself up. God, you got with God, like on the strength of God. God built you back up. Now they're gonna say that they still gonna have things to talk about. So it means like people will always have things to talk about. They're just gonna keep talking. It's just like, and it's like real talk. It's like sometimes maybe, yo, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. I gotta go. When you have your own lane, and I don't look at your lane. I don't look at your lane. I don't give a damn what you say. I'm in my own lane. I'm in my own advancement. God is working for me. Is he working for you? No, because you in my lane. You waste, like, real talk. I don't see none of this. So you wasting the energy. I'm in here speaking, because who's going to take? The person that speaks of him and speaks highly of him, and don't matter what color am I, or whatever, who he's going to take? Is he going to take that one, or the one that's wasting energy and trying to down the one that's speaking? Man, God will always bless the one that, well, God, and I'm speaking through spirit, God will always bless the one that speaks highly of him. The one that keeps thanking him. The one, how many of y'all wake up in the morning and be like, thank you, God? Yo, I'm not in the most good situation. Thank you, God. Thank you. I can have a job like this. I can. You know, my coworkers, like, they want me to win. Like, yo, do what you have to do, cause we see it. You know what I'm saying? You wake up and you be like, thank you, God. How many of y'all don't actually look at your bank account and you be like, thank you, God. I got enough to eat food today. I got enough to actually get a ride today. Even I don't have a car, I don't have to walk on my 2 feet. Thank you, God. How many of y'all actually ask God, how are you doing today? No, we just the man. We just entitled. But the main ones be up in here just talking shit. They really be entitled. Man. Anything you say, sticks and stones can break my bones, but words would never hurt me. It's called healing. When you accept who you truly are, you accept that you're a confident, beautiful, black young lady, got her head on her shoulders and everything else. You can't bring that person down. It's just exposing you. Really, it is. It's exposing your weakness, exposing your lack of. It's just shame, though. I'm not even reading none of what y'all putting, though. Really, I'm not. My phone is down here in this whole bit. God is doing it. God is real. He's doing it two ways. He's showing how you can be, and then he's showing just like you're wasting your energy. Because I'm not seeing this. So I really have to go. I really do. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, let me tell you this. Shh, I really gotta go. Shh. Until you die of ashes, and then you get rebirth and you actually see the water come out of you, right? When you die, you see water come out of you and you die of ashes, and then he raises you up the next day. Then you put in the work and get healed. Then you put in, and then you go in every night, maybe every morning, going 963 megahertz. Now you can go up that high. Maybe you can go 11111 megahertz, and you can actually get to that point, and you can get that connection because you tapped in. You can't tell me nothing. That's the point. I just made my point earlier. Like, you just don't know how God go through people to talk to people. You're not teachable. Don't worry, like, your messages is not good. Like, until you do all that, until you can believe that can happen, or until you can believe a person, man, you don't have nothing on me. Yeah, for real. Until you pass water, like you broke a water, like until you pass water, like you broke your water, you can't tell me nothing. Until you can put this in your ear, and put them frequency in your ear, you can last 6, 7, 8 hours. Until then, you're an open vessel or open connection. Me and you we not on the same level. Okay, I'm talking to somebody else. I'm talking to somebody else. And then, wait, let me do this real quick. And then, because somebody really had a point here. Wait. Letter from God. Let me do what I have to do and I'll be back. Because really, this is real. This is real. This is real.
Or aware of me, not the other way around.
Right up. This is real. Now, this is the one with the devil. He said the love of God. Hold on, I'll be back.
From now on, I'm quoting an open letter from God. My dear children, and believe me, that is all of you, I consider myself a pretty patient guy. I mean, look at the Grand Canyon. It took millions of years to get it right. And about evolution, boy, nothing is slower than designing that whole Darwinian thing to take place, cell by cell, gene by gene. And I have been patient through your factions, your civilizations, wars, and schemes, and the countless ways that you take me for granted until you get yourselves into big trouble again and again. I want to let you know about some of the things that started ticking me off. First of all, your religious rivalries are driving me up a wall. Enough already. Let's get one thing straight. These are your religions, not mine. I'm the whole enchilada. I'm beyond them all. Every one of your religions claims that there's only one of me, which, by the way, is absolutely true, but in the very next breath, each religion claims that it's my favorite one, and each claims its Bible was written personally by me, and that all of the other Bibles are man-made. Oh, me. How do I ever begin to put a stop to such complicated nonsense? All right. Listen up now. I am your father and mother, and I don't play favorites among my children. Also, I hate to break it to you, but I don't write. My longhand is awful, and I've always been more of a doer anyway. So all of your books, including those Bibles, were written by men and women. They were inspired men and women. They were remarkable people, but they also made mistakes here and there, and I made sure of that so that you would never trust a written word rather than your own living heart. You see, one human being, to me, even a bum on the street, is worth more than all of the holy books in the world. That's just the kind of a guy I am. My spirit is not an historical thing. It's alive, right now, as fresh as your next breath. Holy books and religious rites are sacred and powerful, but they are not more so than the least of you. They were only meant to steer you in the right direction, not to keep you arguing with each other, and certainly not to keep you from trusting your own personal connection with me. Which brings me to my next point about your nonsense. You act like I need you and your religions to stick up for me or win souls. For my sake, please don't do me any favors. I can stand quite well on my own, thank you. I don't need you to defend me. I don't need constant credit. I just want you to be good to each other. And another thing, I don't get all worked up over money or politics, so stop dragging my name into your dramas. For example, I swear to me that I never threatened Oral Roberts. I never rode in any of Rajneesh's Rolls Royces, and I never told Pat Robertson to run for president. And I have never, ever had a conversation with Jim Baker or Jerry Falwell or Jimmy Swaggart. Of course, come Judgment Day, I certainly intend to. Now, the thing is, I want you to stop thinking of religion as some sort of a loyalty pledge to me. The true purpose of your religions is so that you can become more aware of me, not the other way around. Believe me, I know you already. I know what's in each of your hearts. And I love you anyway, with no strings attached. So lighten up and enjoy me.
Very interesting,
That's what religion's best for.
Isn't that interesting?
What you seem to forget is how mysterious I am.
Isn't that
You
interesting?
look at the petty differences in your scriptures and you say, well, if this is the truth, then that can't be. But instead of trying to figure out my paradoxes and unfathomable nature, which, by the way, you never will, why not open your hearts to the simple common threads of every religion?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. Play nice with each other.
You say,
Respect
yeah, right now. He
everyone.
say, play nice with
Be
each other.
kind. Even when life is scary or confusing, take courage and be of good cheer, for I'm always with you. And learn how to be quiet so that you can hear my still small voice. I don't like to shout. Leave the world a better place by living your life with dignity and gracefulness. For you are my own child. Hold back nothing from life.
Basically, he's saying everything I'm
For the parts of you
saying.
that can die surely will. And
Basically, that's what I'm saying. He's saying everything I'm saying. So, but I don't have time. Like, the point is, we can talk about Charlie Kirk. We can talk about who better than who. There's no, and I gotta really hurry up. There's no such thing as superiority. That's one. The Creator created all of us, and how dare you think that he did this a different way? He all did this, right? So two, I am not like Charlie Kirk. I am not like Candace. I'm about action. All right. Look, we can debating Bible scriptures, just like how what Paul Henry said. He's telling you the truth. Us pulling all this is not the. God is about action. God is about your fruit. He's not about this person speaking this way and this person speaking that way. Like, he's not for that. Like, he's not. And when people don't really figure that out, I don't know what. It's just, I don't understand why people just like, nobody, you cannot have God work through you if you have hate for something. You just can't. You can't. It's impossible. So some of y'all are about to get the day of reckoning. And I'm speaking from spirit. Y'all really about to get the day of reckoning because of that. Y'all really are. You can't do this. Like, you cannot. We cannot keep going over a Bible. We cannot keep who's wrong, who's right. Right? It's about you giving. God is about you giving love to one another. That's all God is. Your relationship is your relationship. Is your relationship. Is your relationship. And that's it. I mean, it's just why. And it's like, we are on hell on earth until we figure that out. And it's getting worse. The devil's winning. Until we figure out that we have to work together for a better place, it's going to be always hell on earth. And it's going to get worse until it gets better. For one, okay, and then I like to say, I don't know if you're saying who am I to judge, but let me ask you this. Everybody got an answer, but everybody that got an answer, it ain't working. So when I learned how to get with God and change my life, right, I didn't have an answer. I put my hands up and said, okay, guide me. That means if you got an answer and everybody's saying the same thing, you wrong, I'm right, you wrong, I'm right. Everybody's saying that means we're in insanity, which we are. We are insanity. And we're going to keep hitting the wall until y'all notice that. We got to do something different. So what we got to do different? Because we've been doing this for centuries now. You got to move a different way. But anyway, I got to go.